I'm trying to stay in the system, right? So, but I don't think. Let me see if what did I just do? Go back. Oh yeah. Oh, wow. An outpost market and let's see. It's got power generators. Nice amount too. Building fabricators. Is that it? Building fabricators 407 and I stock 453. So I have enough. I can go there. Just got to switch ships. It's going to take me 2 trips because I can only hold 284 cargo. 384 cargo. What else did they carry? Did they carry evacuation shelters? I didn't see that. No. Let me just go to my, do some short trips. Get these done.
Commander, I just found a recipe for space pancakes. I think I'll try it out for breakfast tomorrow.
Yeah, I turned when Alex jumped on. I turned the stream off. I was
Turn.
streaming on YouTube. I turned it off when he jumped on.
Oh, you turned the streaming off?
Yeah, just because some people were, he he's just a young kid. You know what I mean? So some people were.
Oh, you mean like live streaming on your YouTube?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. I wish you would tell me when you're doing that because I don't know.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we never say anything or anything. You know what I mean? Out of pocket that's against like YouTube standards or anything like that. So
No, I know, but
now some of my racing buddies, like they get really out of hand with some of the stuff they say. And it's like, yeah, you have to broadcast it to them. I can't wait till I don't have to land on this fucking planet anymore. The landing on the planet's not bad. It's the taking off because I have to go out of orbital cruise, slingshot around. I don't know. I kind of had fun chasing that moon earlier.
that was cool.
That was fun. I didn't realize all that shit was that close.
As I was still on the planet, I thought it boosted out. I guess not. Okay.
Initiating docking maneuvers now. Try to keep your hands off the controls for this bit. No fucking with the docking computer this
So do
time.
you get to delete the stuff that you stream, or because you're doing it live, it can't be deleted?
No, you can delete it. I just leave it. I just leave it on there.
doing some videos when I'm working on the bird. Papa's garage. Let me tell you what happens when you stick the positive terminal of your battery on the negative side of your tongue.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh
I
yeah,
wanted
too
to
much.
do one for kind of, like everybody. I don't know. Like you look into fabrication and like starting a fabrication business, like nobody gives you any information. And like I just kind of wanted to get on there one day and just like do a video like where I just talk about what I've went through, like what it's been like, how tough it's been. You know what I mean? So that like when people are actually trying to come into business, like they understand that it's not you just ain't falling into a pit of money right off the rip. If anything, you are going to be the pit of money.
I just love popping in here and seeing that.
Attention, Commander. We have
Seeing what,
detected
buddy?
a fleet of space
Look at
ducks in the
that.
vicinity. Repeat, space ducks.
That is
Do you
pretty
That's
cool.
copy?
just, it's pretty awesome. Can't wait to do another one.
Oh,
Not.
I was gonna say, I'm sure there's a lot of fucking truth behind that.
Oh man. Ugh.
I know. I think after this, if I see the word CMM composites one more fucking time, I might choke somebody.
I'm hoping that mine starts picking up on it. I haven't landed. That's where I should check to see if they have the rest of my commodities. I haven't gone there in a while. I don't know if an R is even keeping up anymore, to be honest. Can I refresh the page? Market. Yeah, it's telling me we still only have 106 in the supply for CMM composites. When I started off, when I first built that, it like within the first day it built like I don't know 8,000. I was like, well, that's pretty good. Like that should be enough supply to hold up. But it's in the red zone now, and I don't know what this red, like industrial part does. The icons. So like everything's starting to look like it's losing its supply.
Really?
Yeah. And I'm hoping it's not because I'm building this science station, because that would really stink. And then I'd have to go build another station for that to try and make up for something. I don't know. I don't know how to undo it. It's an industrial platform, industrial settlement. I think it's a tier one. I've been trying to build, if I can, I've been trying to build the tier twos because you can build some tier two stuff on the planet and it doesn't cost you points. All the tier ones are free and they give you a tier two point. But some of the tier twos also don't cost. I was reading the manual on it today.
So it doesn't cost you, but you gain points.
Right. So every tier one that you build is free. Like you can just keep building them and there's no penalty on it. So like you could build 100 of them. If you have enough spots, you can do 100 of them. And each one will give you a tier two point.
I got you.
However, the tier twos and the tier threes, you get, and it doesn't count on the first one. So like your tier three right now does not count. Okay. Um, in fact, you won't get any points for building this. But when you build your next tier three, you need 6 tier 3 points to build another tier 3. And then you do your third tier 3 will be 6 points. Your fourth
Engaging
tier 3,
automated docking.
I'm just saying it 4 now because you already have one, so it doesn't count.
Right.
But you get 2. 2 of them will be 6. 6 and 6, and then the next one, I want to say was 9 or something like, or 12. It was like, it almost doubles points to build it, to be eligible to build it. And it's the same thing with the tier 2s. You can build a tier 2 for, some of them are 1 point, some of them are 2 points. And then after you build your second one, they start costing more to build. You get 2, and then the third one is 6, and then the fourth one is 8, and then 12, and so it gets on and on and on. So it just makes it harder. So like, remember I was telling you I wanted to do that 100 body system? Yeah, if I got a 100 body system and I wanted to have 3 main tier 3 stations in there, you're talking I need to do a lot of little ones and a lot of little twos, you know, and
Just
Our
to gain
depot
yeah,
those
like
progress
extra
is up to
points.
date.
to get that
Dictating.
extra third one. I'd have to start with, like if I really just wanted 3, it would be okay. I would start with a large tier 3. And then I would be able to get away with putting 2 more tier 3s in there without spending huge amounts of, but if I had to put a fourth in there, and I don't know why you would need 4 huge star systems in there unless you're going to try and break the commodity up. Like if it has 4 stars and you wanted to do a row in each chain and they were all really far apart, I guess it might kind of not mess up your economy so much, but I don't know. I really still learning on how the whole thing works.
I think we're both kind of
Yeah.
learning at this point. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I turned the volume up on my ship, and now you can actually hear it. It sounds like it's fucking falling apart when you make a turn. It's got a clank, 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 clank. Must have ripped the
Ship's
bearings
clanking.
off the front.
Yeah. It's making funny noises, huh?
Yeah. CV axle's probably going bad.
Building fabricators. It lied to me.
Uh-oh.
'Cause I got,
Told you I had
yeah.
them.
Well, it said I had more than I do. I only have 340, 352, and I need 407. So I'm going to take 351 of them, leave 1 in there. I went to a station today, and a couple of the commodities I needed were left with 1. So I'm like, somebody else is doing my idea.
Oh, shit.
Leaving 1 left in there, to see if it's replenishing. Because,
Yeah.
the last time I got rid of it, I went back to the station. I'm like, what? They don't sell it no more, And at least I know it's being replenished because it's still there, right? So
Right,
it's
and
like,
if you see above 1, you know you left it at 1.
right. I know, okay, well, since the last time I came by, they made X amount minus 1. Yeah. Need those. Yeah, that's
Freaking love this new stick, dude. This thing is amazing.
yeah.
It's so sensitive. It's great.
You probably would have loved playing 42 with us. NBF2. Flying
A
around.
lot of dog fighting.
Oh yeah. I was never a really good pilot in the game. I was more like I was
Stand by for automated
you
docking
didn't want
procedure.
me on an AA gun. It's like no, I mean Lamer hated me on the AA gun. I'd shoot him down and he would bail, right? And he would sneak up behind me and knife me every time. It's like he was so pissed that I shot him down. you know. But yeah, you know, yeah, they just you can ask Dirt anytime. Like yeah, like I was not to be messed with in an AA gun. That or the APCs. That's killer in the APC.
Where's Dirtbag been?
I don't know.
That's crazy,
Don't
because
know.
usually Team Money slides in here every once in a while.
Yep. Yeah.
I wonder if he's just busy with work.
Or he's doing something, you know. I don't know. What do I want to do? Let's do some aluminum. We'll knock the aluminum out.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity. Nobody cares. You know, I got to thinking earlier as I was in here just clicking away. This really is a freaking clicker game.
It's a click game, yeah. It's a click game. Everything's clicking this, clicking that, clicking this.
Up, up, up. SSWW spacebar.
Yeah.
Shit, press escape because I didn't mean to hit that button.
Yeah, no, right.
That's what I find myself doing a lot. Going back to the, or hitting the escape button and going to the quit menu.
My big mistake is a lot of times I'll try to hit the one and I hit the tab button and I super cruise out. It's like, rah! It's like, oh, I didn't want to do that. And then there's no, it's already started. There's no getting away from it, you know. It's like,
And now
bam,
you
hit
get
the
that
side.
freaking long ass cooldown.
Yep. Something like that. Yeah. Crash into the side of a building or something, you know. You know how many times, like, especially like, it's like, I've been coming off a planet, so as soon as I point up to the sky, I'm hitting the tab button to start speeding away, get away from that mass lock. And a lot of times I get into the station and I forget all about it. And I hear the launch, and then I'm like, okay, boom, and I'm like heading for the envelope door, bam, right. It's like, no, what are you doing to yourself? Yeah, it's just, oh man. Oh. All right, where is planetary construction site? All right, and oh, look, way to go. I wanted to do this. Orbit assist. Okay. So I can speed this up a little bit.
I'll tell you right now, I like Super Cruise Assist, man. It's
Oh yeah, me
so
too.
handy to just be able to line up, especially on these short runs. Because like I think after I come out of orbital cruise, once I hit that OC line and I'm actually out and
Yep.
able to be in Super Cruise, like I'm only like 9 megameters away. So to be able to just lock it right in and Super Cruise Assist and not have to worry about steering, and then it automatically jumps me in. That's pretty neat.
Yeah. The part I don't like about it is when you try and do the planet thing, it orbits you, and then you try to get out. You're like, it pulls you back up to the orbital, and then you pull down, and it pulls you back up to the orbital, and you got to turn it off. But when you turn it off, it starts to, like, it doesn't keep the speed that you're at. It starts to speed you up, and you're like, oh,
Yeah. I usually, so like when I know that I'm getting close to going into orbit,
yeah, you cancel out.
I'll cancel it out and then start I'll go into orbital cruise, and then because I try to stay shallow. I try to stay no more than 25 degrees of angle of attack going in, because I found that, like, man, if you really steepen that curve down, that's when it tends to, like, when you hit the drop, when you drop out, that's usually when it tends to, like, stop you early because your angle's too high.
Yeah.
Because the orbital cruise should keep your speed in check. It's just your angle that you're playing with.
But it ain't. I just popped right out. And I hit, as soon as I canceled it, I hit X right away. And it just, as soon
Our
as I got
depot
back to the main
progress
menu,
is
it just
up
went
to date.
boom and just said,
Commander.
popped me out. I was going too fast. Coming in. Now I'm waiting on the cooldown. And I'm 3 clicks away. I tried to roll out of it too. This didn't work. So like right now, I'm 3 clicks out. I'll start my frame shift drive, and then as soon as it loads up, I hit my stop button. Right? So it stopped. And then I just try and point at where my positioning is, because I'm still at the yellow line. Right? And then I'll start hitting. See, it's already put me in orbital cruise.
Yeah, so see, you've hit orbital cruise. Now,
Yep.
as you go down, if you pull back to 75% throttle, it should, as soon as you get to right there where it says DRP, it should, you should start, your speed is already dropping.
Yeah.
So it should keep you good. If you start seeing those red bars on your angle of attack there, if you start seeing red bars, you're way too steep.
Oh yeah, and then you have to keep lifting up. I've seen that. Like if I point down right now, it's not showing it. Yeah, I can't even go straight down right now. Yeah, there it is. That's what you're talking about.
Yep. Now
Yeah.
you should be in glide, right?
Nope, not yet.
Oh nope, because you still got just a few meters to go before you hit the
Yeah,
DRP
45
zone.
meters. Yeah. See, now it'll hit glide.
Oh man, you're going to be on almost a perfect glide slope there.
Yep. And then I bring my throttle all the way up and I hit my boost. Like it doesn't do anything. My speed stays at 25,000. So it don't really
Fuck,
matter.
you hit boost
I hit boost, yeah.
on your glide.
When I'm coming. Yeah. It
Jeez.
just makes the noise. It doesn't do anything for it.
Oh, it scared the fuck out of me. I'd swear up and down I was going to hit something. There's sometimes, man, that fucker will drop you in, and I've been like
Right at 3.
like
I
3
know.
kilometers out, and I'm
Like there's not enough time for me to go like this and hit X the dock, you know. Like yeah, I'm right there. That's like, you know, like I said, I was watching it and I came down and it popped me out and it popped me out at one of those really close ones, 3K. And then, you know, next thing I know, I'm like I was like and, you know, fingers got all over the place. I was upside down. So I landed on the roof, you know. It's like, oh man, this stinks, you know. Come on. Don't know what
see,
it's
I do
doing.
like a sideways approach into the planet, especially
I've done
like
that.
because like right now it's like the planet or my station is dash lined all the way around, so it's
Yeah.
showing me that it's on the backside. So I try to keep it sideways so that I can yaw around, so I can kind of see when it comes into view.
Yeah. Well, this planet is really dangerous. It's
Commander,
like one
I
and a
just
half
finished
times the
calculating your
gravity
chances
of
of
Earth.
survival in deep space.
So, like, if
It's
you're
not
coming
looking
down
good,
too
but the
fast,
space
you are
pirates
not
have tried to
stopping.
mess with us.
In
Oh,
fact,
really?
yeah, doing this site, I used this ship to place this site in here. And as I'm trying, like, I was stopped. I thought I was stopped, but I guess it was still moving at like 1 or 2 meters a second. And as I'm trying to turn it and get it so everything was up on the top, so it wasn't nothing was buried or anything. Bam, ship's taking damage. Bam, ship's taking damage. And I'm like, you know, and I just hit the V button and said place, you know, and this is where it ended up. And then I couldn't get the ship to lift up. It wouldn't lift to get out. I was like, how am I going to get this thing out of here? I got back with 30%. It just would not leave the ground. You know, I'm like, these are really weak, you know, engines.
Well,
All
it
right,
doesn't
11.
help that they're on a lead Mack truck.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, this ship is It's a bulky boy.
Well, like I said, I think on my modules, so it's 7 frame shift drive. My power distributor is a 5. That's one of the things I did. I lowered my power distributor to a 5.
Hey, what the hell my power distributor is?
Power plant's a 5A, maxed out. Where's my engines? Thrusters, 8s. Okay, so I didn't lower my thrusters. I just made them 8As.
Controls for this bit. No fucking with the docking
I thought I
computer
lowered
this
them
time.
to make them lighter. I know I lowered my shield gen. I think that was a 7.
I don't. Do I have shields back on here?
I don't know. Did you put them back on?
I don't think so, but it shows I've got 100% shield. So yeah, I think
Yeah,
I do
so
have
you got
shields
shields
back.
back on. Yeah. So your frame shift drive is a 7A also, right?
Yep,
Yeah,
engineered.
7A. Thrusters are 8s. 8As. Shield generator. What is your power distributor?
7A.
See, I made mine a 5D. And it's cranked out, so that makes
Well, I
my shift.
probably don't need a 7A anymore, right? Because since I took all my hard points off.
So it depends on so what's your output use? Like my output's 100, but I'm only using 84. On the bottom it says your output's 100. You're using what? 52
What's
with
up?
everything on. On the bottom it says output and then usage.
Yeah, usage 52.
Yeah, yeah. So you're using less than me. So yeah, you could probably downgrade that to a, you know, well, I don't know what a 5D is going to be without being upgraded, you know. So and the same thing with my uh, where is it? There's another one here. My power plant is a 5A.
Really
It's
wish I could
down.
get a couple more of these 8D Mark II cargo racks.
Yeah, you can only have one, and you can have a 70, 180 and 170. That's it. They don't let you have the other ones. That'll probably be another ship they'll give it to us on. You know.
I just ran a diagnostic on our hyperdrive, and
So,
everything
and like I
looks
said,
good.
I did
We
these
should be
only
able to
because I
make some
wanted to get
serious jumps
distance
soon.
on this thing, which, doesn't really make too much anyway anymore. All right, transfer all. I already did. And basically I got structural regulators, which it lied to me. I don't have them there. I can finish off the rest of my aluminum. Back over. What percentage are we at? 70%. All right. Before I launch, I'm going to go off smoke.
Yes, sir, buddy. Hmm. Squadrons. Local influence rating squadrons who have influenced factions present in this system. We have the number 1 spot. That is cool. Cool, Cuckoo.
You know what they say, in space no one can hear you scream, but they can definitely hear you when you forget to mute your mic during a conference call.
Shit, did I buy what I needed? I did. Take this to Breeze on the Bar. Our destination. Escape. Clear the lights. Thruster forward. Tab. Mass lock coming off. Now, Super Cruise engaging. Super Cruise engaged. Lock that. Bank right. Remember, come out of the drop zone first. Drop zone cleared. Come on. Get the hell out of orbital cruise. Probably on. I need to pitch up just a little. There we go. Out of orbital cruise. Power back. About 75%. And we're locking.
Hey, did anyone else hear that strange noise just now? Initiating docking maneuvers now. Try to keep your hands off the controls for this bit. No fucking with the docking computer this time.
I feel like this planetary base is taking me longer than it took me to do the initial freaking first one.
When I just got told that we're initiating docking maneuvers now, try to keep my hands off the controls for this bit. No fucking with the docking computer.
Uh-huh.
I don't even like her anymore. She needs to stop cussing at me. Oh.
Dog walked out with me, heard the dogs barking behind us, went running right to the back gate. Didn't even have a chance to stop her. Then I was like, I'm not going to chase her.
Our depot progress is up to date, lover.
Where is it?
Hey, Bumpa.
Yeah?
Next time you set this ship up, your carrier,
Yeah.
can you set it up for like 1,000 so I actually feel productive?
What do you mean 1,000?
To only buy 1,000. That way I just feel like I am just productive. It's like when you put it to like 20K, that number just does not drop fast enough. Like right now.
Yeah, because it's like
Like I've been hauling forever, it feels like, and I still have 11K.
Yeah, that means you've put 10K, you've done 10 trips.
I
You just
know,
got to count it down as each thousand is a trip. So you got to count 21 trips. So, that's what you got to mentally put in your head is all right, I've done 10. I got 11 more to do. I'm halfway there.
but I mentally checked the fuck out.
I know. I know what it's like. I mean, I'll mix it between other stuff, but like I can only reserve so much space and that's what it
No,
is,
you're good. You're good.
You
I
know.
mean,
So,
it doesn't matter. In all honesty, I mean, fuck, I've got still got 45,000 fucking aluminum to haul.
yeah.
That's 45 trips. But the
Yeah.
good thing is that's in and out of orbitals and not planetary based.
Right.
That's at
Well,
least
that's why I say once I'm done with this one, I'm hoping to do my tier 2 orbital. I don't know if I should destroy the tier 1 orbital I got over it and see if I'm hoping I don't lose the spot. That's what I'm worried about. I don't want to lose the spot. I was going to put a tier 2 orbital over it to make a strong link to everything, so everything will be pushed up there, but and then obviously everything goes weak links. They say you could do strong orbital to orbital links, but I don't know how to do that yet. Doing that military base was far. I'd jump all the way across my system, jump all the way back, jump all the way across the system, jump all the way back.
fuck all that.
That's why I started another planetary one. And I was like, you know what? I'll jump all the way across the system. I'll jump out of the system to another system to grab stuff for the planetary, bring it back, jump to the station, then jump long across. I was doing like this crisscross applesauce thing. Kept my mind busy for a little while, but it just making it feel like, and like I had half of this planetary one basically done by the time I finished the military one. What do I need left? I need 1141 aluminum. Yeah, okay, we're gonna do a whole load. And then the rest is going to steel. 100 or so. And then I think I got 6 more trips to steel, and then it's just miscellaneous stuff that I gotta find in other systems.
Oh, I feel bad because I'm like fucking bogarting your ship.
No, I don't care. Because then I'll be doing the same thing you're doing. Going, all right, 21 more trips. Here we go. I've been there. Just verifying my number here. 1141. So I'll get like 22 steel. Maybe.
You made a good glide. Well, one that put me to like 3,000. Nope. Good enough. Stopped at about 4K.
Stand by for automated docking procedure.
This is flight control. Please follow established docking procedures and request access before you approach the port. Access granted. Prep for arrival on landing pad 10.
Landing gear deployed.
You said a planet you're landing on is like 1.5 gravity?
1.4. Yeah.
Oh my god, dude.
Yeah.
I couldn't imagine because like I'm landing on this planet and it's 0.29. And like even then, if you like try to flare wrong, like I've smacked the bottom of my fucking ship like
Yep.
numerous times on here. I couldn't imagine being in one like in the ones.
There's been times I come in, I do the auto docking. So like I've been doing the auto docking right away up at like 5 kilometers up because I've gone down to 3 sometimes, and if I'm still shooting down towards the planet, it doesn't have enough to pull me back up. It hits the bottom, boom, and then it shoots me up 2 kilometers and then starts to glide me back down again. It's just I'm like, and that's auto dock. So I try to put the auto dock up real early and go, here, get your glide speed to slow down the way you need it to. Get those maneuvering thrusters working. And I get it because I mean, I'm heavy. I think after this one, I'm going to update my. I'm going to land on the Fay one down there and see if that's picked up because I haven't gone there in 2 days.
You haven't gone.
I haven't landed on it because I took all the CMM composites from it and it wasn't, replenishing them. So I've been going to the other system to get the CMM composites I needed. It started off with a good supply of it, but I used them
According to my calculations, we have enough coffee to last us approximately
for the military station, and then
3.14159265359 weeks.
I
Oh,
just like
and we have
depleted it and it
pie.
hadn't, picked up on it. I left, like 160 in there. It hasn't gone up. And Anaris says it still has 160. So I don't know if it's just Anara not updating it or if I got to go there to do an update again.
I
So
know.
Anara
I'd like to
basically,
know how Anara parses their information.
so they're parsing it by, so remember how we always choose in the last 30 days, 15 days, 10 days?
Yeah,
It goes by, like I'm actually able to see what my stations do, but I have to do it in the last 30 days. If I do it in the last 2 days and I haven't visited those stations, it doesn't give me that as an option. It says, oh, you don't have it
I
because it
got you.
doesn't know. So, yeah, it goes by how many players actually dock every time. I guess certain players are doing what I'm doing right now is having that other app running, so that every time I dock, it updates an aura.
Maximum capacity.
So it's
Right. See,
parsing
and
from
I was
players.
using that with my
Yep.
systems, and I still couldn't get it to update. But like you said, I might not have had my time length set right.
Yeah. Just can't wait to get this done to see what
There's a gorgeous view of the
commodities are going to
galaxy
be added
outside. Anyone want to come take a look?
to the
Well,
other
hopefully one of
station.
these systems has CMM composites. Well, once we get done with it, I should say. So apparently, there was a little boy uptown here that was riding one of those electric scooters and ran into a construction trailer and is like in very bad shape.
Person is?
Yeah, is like a younger kid, maybe a middle schooler, was
Yeah.
riding an electric scooter and ran into like a fucking construction trailer and
Yeah.
like had to be life flighted to fucking Columbus and shit. I guess is really bad.
We've got a couple of those. I've actually witnessed a couple where kids are they're going on the sidewalks with them, right? And then like we'll be at a light where you have a left, a right, and a straight turning lane, you know. And so like somebody will be pulling up and they're getting ready to make a right, and they're looking to the left for traffic to clear because we have right on red. And
Hmm.
so they go to take off, and the guy coming up on the scooter didn't see that the person in the car making the turn wasn't watching him, you know. And I know you're supposed to, as a driver, look left, look right, look left before going again, but you know, with traffic nowadays, most people just look left. They look right, make sure there's nothing there, and then they look left and they kind of wait until there's a clearing, and then they try and dart out in between where they can. So they weren't watching. And I've seen, you know, like this kid get blasted, you know, and you know, my brother and I one day we were like going to 7-Eleven, we saw it and we're like, "Hey, are you all right?" And the guy's like, "Yeah, I'm all right." And the person in the car just kept going. They didn't care. It's like, "Are you
Wow,
kidding?" Yeah,
that's some New York shit right there, Bumpa.
I know. Dude, I'm telling you, like we've gone into the city and you get on like the GW bridge, and I've watched taxi drivers, boom, hit the side of somebody else's car like in
I'm
front of us,
convinced that the only reason we
and
haven't
like
encountered
they
any
just
space whales is
crushed the
because they're
door,
too busy
right?
singing songs in the
And
depths of
it's like,
space.
do you think they'd stop? Nope, they don't. You're not allowed to stop on the bridge. So it's like, and by the time you get off the bridge, you know, it's like you might not even be anywhere near the car you guys hit. So they don't even bother doing police reports in the city when you get
Wow.
when you do fender benders like that. So like that's like the scariest part. Like when you're on a bridge in New York, make sure you're staying away from everybody, you know, because anybody could just hit you on the side of your car, and you know, there's no such thing as like a hit and run there, because you're not allowed to stop.
That GW is nasty anyway. I'm not
Oh
a
yeah,
fan.
oh yeah, I know, but it's the one everybody takes because there's no toll.
See, I had to pay 60 to cross it.
Did you?
Yep.
I know like Throg's Neck and stuff. I remember, you know, now here's the thing too. We used to have booths, you know, that used to make traffic, right? Everybody have to stop, pay the thing, and they had the speed ones and everything else. You had exact change ones, and they got rid of all of that. They fired a whole bunch of people, right, that used to be working at those booths all the time, and now they just got cameras.
Yeah.
So as you're driving over the bridge, boom, snaps picture of your plate, send you a bill in the mail.
Yep.
There you go. I mean, it works, but you know, look at all the jobs people lost.
Yeah.
It's just, you know, it bothers me that, you know, they did that.
That was one of the big reasons why I never wanted to go to New York because it just everything's fucking toll roads, man. Like, they want you to pay for everything, and it's like it's expensive.
Yeah.
Engaging automated docking.
Fuck.
Landing gear deployed.
Once I get this this land one done, I'm gonna help you crank your system out. So at least you got one done. Because you know, by Thursday they'll do the reset and stuff,
Oh
and
yeah.
then
Yep.
you'll be able to have, you know,
Our depot progress is up to date.
At least that one
Commander.
started. Hopefully you got a good planet where you can start doing a refinery on, getting those CMM composites up.
There's a few metal rich. I don't know what kind that you need, you know what I mean? But
You get different answers.
already sold those. Down to 10,000. 10 more fucking trips.
Actually 9 because you're doing 1100. But you want the 10th because you want to fill your actual cargo.
Yeah, I have to fill myself up to
Yeah, to
take
complete
away
it,
from
right?
that extra. Yep.
Yeah, so you're at 10. 9 to fill the carrier and 1 more.
Yep.
It does go a lot faster when you got 2 people doing it, though.
It really does.
Yep. Do you want that other system?
Which one?
The one that Elia was going to take and she doesn't want now because she wants to give it to me, but I don't know,
You don't know if you want it?
I mean, like I said, I got 6 now and I'm working on 2. So I'm working on this one and I got the other one that's got 2 landables on it already. I got to do I haven't put a tier 2. I haven't there's no tier 2 or large landing, orbital anywhere on there. And I want to try and work on that one eventually, but I'm not in a rush for it. I've been trying to get, this is supposed to be my main because it's got my tier 3 on it. And so I was trying to get this one, trying to get balanced out, but I won't really know until whatever.
I have good news and bad
Yeah,
news.
I mean,
The good
I'll
news
take a
is
look
that we're
at it,
making
but
great progress.
I
The
guess
bad news is
it
that
would
we're
all
still
depend
millions of
on
miles
how
away from
far
anywhere interesting.
the primary system would be.
Well, when you land, it's the WP-P D20 D519 is what it is.
D519. Is it bookmarked, do you know?
I don't know if she bookmarked it. But I did go visit it.
Is it worth a shit?
Well, in order to claim it, I think you have to do it through my Atwood one, which is the 355,000 light seconds away from the sun. So,
Yeah, but I mean, we have super cruise, so we can super
Yeah.
cruise over there and pretty much kill
Yep.
half that time.
yeah. Well, you have to do it on a medium or a small. So you'd have to do it on your Mandalay, say.
Yeah.
You
Fucking Mandalay is wobbly as shit in super cruise.
know. Yeah. It's light. I could probably pull it up on my, if you can't
Just
see it,
sit
I
back
can
and
see it.
relax. Longzilla.
And we're 1 throttle now for auto dock, so I'll be able to pull it up.
I actually think it's closer to yours than any of mine.
To hip 299?
Yeah.
Landing gear deployed.
You said it
Well,
was
no.
D5 what?
D5-19.
There's D517.
I don't know. Oh, wait, this can't be it. It's telling me I don't have anything in here. Unless I did it wrong. WRE GOE D5. No. WP P D5 19. Yeah,
You
this
said
is showing me nothing again.
you said it was WP-P.
WP P. Yeah. I know I wrote it down too. Where did I write it down to? I didn't save it either.
D519. See, I'm not showing a D519. Showing a D517. Who is that? That's one that I have marked as a possible colonization. Let me see what this one is. Okay, so this one's got some. Oh, this one's got quite a few ringed planets, actually. See if any of them are icy.
Is
Probably not going to tell me because I have not yet mapped.
Setting course for Rego, WP P D5 17. We will reach our destination in 4 jumps.
Hmm. This one actually has a fuck ton of planets. But the primary port's so freaking far away.
how many light seconds does it tell you? It's only 2,000.
Yeah.
It's not far.
That's still a kind of a haul, man. Especially when you could have put it over here.
You know, how many sites can you build on it though is the question.
It's got it's question marked.
Yeah, but it doesn't tell you like 4s and 3s on the planets.
Yeah,
You know?
so
You just need to find a planet that's close to the sun. So you do a small port where that primary one is, right, to get yourself in there, and then you start working on a planetary that's got a lot, right, and then you put the the large landing pad there. So when you first come in, boom, there's your commodities to be traded. You know,
the
so
first planet that can be built on will take 6. It is 105 light seconds from the star.
that says 5 or 6. 6,
105.
right?
Yeah, and it takes 6. All 4 of these will take 6.
I heard that the only
Yeah,
way
so
to
that
keep
would
your
be
sanity
great.
in
Like,
deep space
like
is to
I
talk
would
to
go
yourself.
to one,
Lucky
two,
for me,
three,
I
four,
have you to
fifth
talk
planet, because that's got 2 orbitals on it. That would be where I put my big base.
Right here, and drop an
No,
orbital in
over
here.
the left, 3 to the left. Yeah, that was so it's like from the sun, 1, 2, 3, 4 to the one over where you got yourself marked. Go to the right one. That.
And drop
So
an
it's
orbital there.
yeah. So that one is what? Yeah, I would put your main right there, right? Put your tier 2, right, in there. So you got large landing pads, and then you could do tier 1s on either side of it, on both planets on either side of it, and put all those other things. So there'll be weak links to your main, or they could be strong links to your main, but there'll be strong links to the planets on both sides. And then this one here, would be if you're gonna start it there and you want to absolutely have a tier 2, do an asteroid belt there.
I'm trying to
Right.
figure out what this means. This says with yeah, and they're effectively very large gas giant planets with some stellar properties. Like, what the fuck does stellar properties mean?
Probably means like rings.
Because I don't have any of these. Like, I haven't mapped any of these, so I have no idea. There's, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ringed.
Yep.
I don't see any rings down here off the.
But you can click the 4th icon down and it'll tell you on the right, the 4th icon down. Yeah, that'll tell you what the rings are. See? So that one's metal rich, metal
If
rich.
we ever run out of fuel, we can always call the fuel rats.
That one's metal
Let's
rich,
try
metal
not to
rich.
make it a habit, okay?
Metal rich. Metal rich, metal rich. That whole system is metal rich rings. That one should have 2. Because it looks like it's got 2.
Metal rich, metal rich.
Yeah.
9A ring, 9B ring.
Mm-hmm.
So no icy.
No icy. But you already have a system that's got icy for doing your tritium.
Right.
You know? So I still can't find the one that she told me, because I swore she told me it was 19. Maybe it wasn't 19. Maybe it was. It's really close to one of my other ones. I'm on the wrong one here. That's why I'm not even looking right. E218, is that the one that's got Atwood? No. Where's Atwood again?
I thought they said it was close to mine.
Yeah, it's close. She said you had to go to Atwood. So it's D518. Okay. So it's close to that one. Come on, back out.
I don't know why this one's bookmarked. I have it personally bookmarked.
Commander.
But I don't know why. Is that the one I was just at? D517? Yeah, that's the one I was just at. So I really don't even want that one. So I need to take that one out of my bookmarks.
Keeps.
And I'm Rigo B23. Bodies. I don't know why that one's bookmarked.
I find it again this time. I'm going to freaking bookmark it. Here's that one.
Rocky, I think this one icy. Yeah, this one has icy rings.
It's not showing it to me. There's like, it can't be right. It's almost like I'm not.
Setting course for Rego, SF-F, C11-7.
It's definitely not showing me the whole system because there's no flag here. So it's not showing me all the rings. But it's got to be D5-19. You're saying you don't see it. WREGOE.
Yeah. Hang on, let me type it in. WREGOE.
Okay, space WP-P. Okay, space D5-19.
Okay, there. Okay. Now I see it.
Right.
Okay.
But you can't explore it.
Because I haven't been there. Fuck, it's 4 jumps away.
Well, it's 4 jumps from where you are.
Yeah.
But from where I am, it's only 22 kilometers, 22 light years from me. It's 1 jump from me. And I'm at my main. And like I said, it has to come You have to get it through the Atwood, which is the D518 station. So you have to go all the way down to here, Atwood Town, and then you'll be able to. I'm going to have to bump to. I'm going to go to it. What the hell? I have to go to it because it's not updating, and it should have.
See, mine, it wasn't bookmarked on mine, so.
It's not bookmarked on mine either. I'm going to bookmark it. Do I have anything on me? No, right?
So Rigo MSU E2-18, which is 127 light years away, shows that it has a population of 50,000.
That means it's already populated. You can't claim it. It's not a claimable system. Are you trying to find blank systems?
No, I was just kind of looking. I wanted to see if I could see where that person was, but
Yeah, there was another person that was building near us, and I don't even know what system that one was in. You know, I meant to ask her the other day. I'm going to have to ask her again to check and see if he's been, you know, uh,
I mean,
completing
he's
his
definitely
station, or if it's
not
still under
close
construction.
to D518. Does that belong to us?
Yeah, that should be Atwood.
Okay. So that one's
Yeah,
shown populated, and then D524.
That one's mine.
Okay. And then D533, that's a military, so that one's yours as well. Yeah, this is the only ones that are populated around here, except for this MSU E218. And that might even be one of ours. I mean, shit, I don't even know. I don't even know what the fuck I have anymore.
The best Thargoid is a Thargoid that's in its dying moments. I love that moaning noise they make. Let's go find some.
So I have D521.
You have what?
D521. Rigo.
21 is yours? Okay.
Yeah. WPP D521 is mine.
And you're doing 20 right now too, right? But that's not, it's whip, right? Instead of WPP or whiz or something. I don't know.
B23 is an NW-I. NW-I B230. My fucking Call 285 sector, the one that I have my Coriolis at, I fucker's 22 million in population.
Okay, so now here it is. It says it's got 51 bodies. I had to ding it again, but it's still not showing up. What the hell, dude? All right, stop. We're going to do a scan. I'm going to scan this whole bitch. And it better start showing me planets.
Oh, damn. 51 fucking bodies. Okay, I'm going to watch your scan because I'm kind of curious to see what it has.
I hate when it takes forever to load up. That's an icy planet.
I just saw a UFO outside the window. Oh wait, that's just a rock. Never mind.
Another icy body. What a world. That's very nice. Is there anything else there? Nope. Okay, we need this, and we got to adjust. That's junk. Noise. What else is here? We got more stuff in here.
You said there was an icy body?
Water world.
Oh,
And
water
there's
world.
icy. Yeah, there's a water world in here. Anything else in there? Looks good. How about you? There's a ringed planet. Gas giant. Let's bring this back to here. Might pop out. Got an icy body. Biological signal. Icy body. 2 biological signals. Biological. I'm at 13 of 51 right now. I'm gonna be here a minute.
Jesus.
Yeah.
I'm in here looking by Sagittarius A. To the gigantic black hole in the middle of the universe.
Yep.
It's so dense with stars in here, man.
Oh, yeah.
It's crazy. And nothing's taken.
Just finished running some diagnostics, and everything's looking good on our end. How's everyone holding up?
Still got something in here.
It's fucking nuts, man. There's so many fucking stars, bro. It's wild.
Yeah, so Ilya was saying that she's probably going to try and do a system right next to GAM out here, and then one towards the bubble so that they can still do their Jerome.
Their power play.
Yeah, their power play. I'm not really big on the power play.
Me neither. I mean, I'll do it, but
You know how I was doing the power play? I wasn't doing missions. I never bothered with those stupid ass missions that they always give you because it's like I struggle with it every time. It's like I don't want to be annoyed. I want to have fun. So you know how I do how I get my rep? I do deliveries. Yeah, just pump it out, deliver, pump it out, deliver. Hey, look, Jerome's giving me this, Jerome's giving me that, because I'm doing it in his system. That's what I was doing. I was making I'm at like rank, I don't know, 13 or 14 just by delivering goods. And I'm making money.
yeah. Well, I remember you said that like you had
I was making tons of bonus money. All right, that's done. Where are we at? 34 of 51.
oh shit.
Now, if I do all of this and it still tells me it's not showing me, there's a high metal planet.
EORL Phyloi, yeah, F937, right in the middle. It's a black hole and a neutron star.
Wow.
That is wild. That'd be fucking cool. There's so many fucking black holes in here. There's another one. Yeah, I'm looking at like, I don't know, there's probably 80 of them on my screen right now.
I was going to tell you a joke about time travel, but you didn't like it.
System scan complete. Let's see. Show me the money.
Show you the money.
All right, we got planets.
Oh my gosh. So 64 orbitals and 48 land-based?
Yes.
Jesus Christ.
So, and here's the main primary port. It's down at the
Shut
secondary star,
up.
which is 74,000 light seconds from the main star.
Yeah. That's horrible.
Yep. But, you know, like I said, your water world, I think, is up here. I think that's it right there. Terrestrial water world. Right? And it's got a ability to put a port there.
You have not yet mapped this planet. Pristine reserves.
Right off of that. But there's all these planets all have ones. This one's got a 2. This whole set with the ring planet here's got 3. Oh, this is why I really liked this one. Metallic instead of metal rich, it's metallic and icy.
With an icy.
Yes, metallic and icy.
Shit.
So this baby right here is the jewel of this system. And then this one here is metal rich and icy. And that's it for the ringed planets that I saw anyway.
51 bodies. That's crazy.
Yep. So anyway, like I said, it's D519. You know, I'd probably just put a primary port in there. You know, if you don't want it, I'm just going to put a little guy there, and then I'll do something with it later. But just so I don't want the other guy to get it, you know. But
right.
I was really thinking about building this up here, you know, and getting into that metallic and icy, trying doing, like, I don't know if there's really no orbitals off of this, so it's basically off the 3 planets by it, so I don't think you're going to get any bonus from that ring. You know, it's not like it has its own, like this one has its own, you know, port you could put a starport on off the planet, and it's metal rich and icy. You could probably do an asteroid base in there. This one here doesn't give you the option, I don't think. I think it's too small to do an asteroid base. It's probably why they don't give you a port. You know? But, you know, and then none of these planets are landable. And then you got these guys are 4,800 from the main star. And then these guys are 5,700, and then the really far ones up there are 69. So, and then none of these could be landable. So, but they have a lot of ports, so like you could do, like, you know, you get points, right? You do a little port, or stations, relay stations, military bases, whatever, you know, on these planets that you can't do anything with. And then you just keep getting points on them.
How about
But
some
I don't
music
know
to
what
liven
these,
up
you
the
know,
place?
like this is
What's
ice.
your favorite genre? Should I put Baby Shark on
Grandma
again?
Dangerous. It's a rocky world, okay? This one's rocky world, ice world. Mainly water ice. Ice world. So, I don't know. Anyway, there it is. You know, like I said, if you want it, just, you know, think about it. I'm not doing anything with it until a couple of days anyway, so.
Yeah, I need to
maybe
focus
by
on
reset.
finishing this one first.
Yeah. You know, maybe by reset. And like you said, even if we just, you know, one of us just grabbed it and, you know, just both worked on it just to get it banged out quick.
Yeah, just to throw a small one on there, just so we lock it in.
Yep, just to lock it in and just make sure nobody else gets it. You know.